For some reason, Cardi B and Offset expects us to care about their relationship after they've done entanglements and entanglements and entanglements. I think that deep in their minds, there's got to be something missing. My name is Dazar, and welcome to my channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like, make sure you share.
I want to be at next year. You know what I'm saying? You got to get rid of that weight. And when it comes to that weight, it's just like that weight, I'll say people. Because a lot of people are dead weight too.
Disclaimer, in no way do I find joy in talking about the situationship or what is going on with Cardi B's relationship. Because even though we do not see Offset's side, people tend to be biased. Because generally speaking, the person that talks about the situation and cries and puts herself to be the victim online is what people are going to go with and run with. But I do not know why people tend to give this whole relationship thing, especially with them, attention every single time something like this happens. But regardless, here I am talking about it, and I'm going to give you my opinion. So this is what I think. Let us analyze this from the beginning. Cardi B has always been someone that took to social media to talk about everything that was going on in her life. Now, this may not have always been her fault, because that's how she was even before she got the fame and she got the name that was given to her in the social media world that we're in today. She has always been erratic. She has always been loud, and she did not care what people had to say or what people had to think, and rightfully so, because she was doing what made her happy. To her. Talking about Offset now. Offset in no way Offset has typically been the guy that's seen from the hood, never been someone to at least, or never portrayed himself to be someone that gave a damn about anybody else but himself and his Migos group. And we see how things are not even the same in the Migos group because of rumors speculating by what Offset and Quavo had going on between the betrayal of trust. When you cannot find yourself to be trustworthy, it's just a matter of time before that thing will trickle down into your own personal life with family and friends. Now, these are who these two people are. Individually, from y'all's opinion, does this sound like a good combination?
I really don't like doing the internet. I really don't like doing the internet. You need to stop calling me. Because you will talk to a mother play in your face over and over and over and over and over again. And she'll be like, watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to say. And it's so sad that, yo, this motherfucker really likes to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He likes to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl. He knows yesterday I could have been out, I could have been chilling, I could have been this and that. He knows I'm in my house. He knows that I'm chilling. He knows I'm not doing the most. And I've really been sparing you. You've been feeling yourself. You really been doing me dirty after so many years that I'm up your ass. Not even a thank you that I got for you. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take seriously. And I'm so tired of it.
I knew people personally in my life that before they got into a relationship with their so-called partner, I always had my doubts, and people had their doubts because we know that you are not ready for a relationship. But these are the points I got about this right now. The first thing I want to even talk about, social media social media cannot and will never be your help. Social media will never come to your aid, no matter what the topic is, unless it's something of a public matter, of course. But when it comes to private matters like this, especially with this particular issue, and yes, relationships in this context is a private issue. Running to social media to talk about something like this because you think it will put your partner in check is nothing but a short-term solution to your infinite long-term problem. But what can I say? I feel bad for the situation. I feel bad for them. But people that have always revolved around social media without the proper guidance on how to handle things, I don't really expect them to know better. Now, this is something else that I also think, and a lot of people may not agree with this, but you're free to disagree. That's why we have the comment section. I feel like a lot of people don't even know who they are or who they need to be and what they need to provide in the relationship for not only them, but most importantly, their spouse to be happy, or their partner, or their girlfriend, whichever relationship situation that you're in. I personally think that even though Offset has, yes, been doing some terrible things in that relationship, I don't think Cardi B is 100% innocent either, because there are many things that she has done. Should I remind you guys of the situation whereby she got women beat up because of her husband allegedly being with them? How is that something that is good? Now, that is her in her public lifestyle. I don't even know how she is in her private relationship with Offset. So for me to think that Cardi B is some innocent angel, but from what I've seen and the track record and the history, I tend to believe that there's also something that she's doing that is contributing to the degradation of her marriage. Now, it does take two to tangle, but sometimes it also takes one person to bring down the whole relationship. And I'm not saying that it's her fault or Offset's fault, but there's a lot more things behind the curtain that we may not be privileged to know about. And I don't really think that's a privilege, to be honest. You can only command the level of value that you give to your partner. If you give your partner nothing, man or woman, you cannot demand some things from them. And value doesn't have to be a tangible thing, because you cannot buy your way to somebody's heart. Relationships are not easy. They have never been easy. It takes two to work. And only if one person is working and you still choose to enter into that situationship or relationship knowing that this person hasn't provided the work or the necessary prerequisite steps to enter into a relationship with somebody, then all you can do is blame yourself and now run to the internet for help. Because at the end of the day, if you're too happy, like extremely excited that you're getting into a relationship with somebody, then in my opinion, I don't think you're ready for that relationship and what it takes to have a successful relationship at all. Because this is for the rest of your life. Subscribe and leave your comments below.